This is the table that we created, right? I think this is the table that we created before. Let me use this particular database, student database, where I have only one table called student details. For removing table from database, what is the command that we have? Removing table from database. Drop. The syntax for using drop is drop table name. Drop table student details. I am removing this table from database. Student details. Now this table is present in student database. You can check here. In student database, if I expand tables, I have one table called student details. If I am using drop table student details, and if I execute it successfully, where is this table? This table went off. I removed that table from database permanently. If I execute select star from student details, it will throw an error like table does not exist. See the error message. I got a error code 1146. Table student database dot student details doesn't exist. Table is not there. Okay. We created one database called student database by using create command. After that, I want to create a table. Create table student details. For ID, I gave data type as integer. For name, I gave data type as character. For age, I gave data type as integer. Is it correct? For age, is it correct to give integer data type? Because integer data type will consume 7 bytes of storage. What is the maximum capacity of integer? Maximum capacity of integer 200 crores. Begin we have to the power of 64 minus 1. What is the capacity of integer? Something around 200 crores. Is age going to store 200 crores value? No. Even it is dinosaur, it is not possible. For age, I am giving the data type called linear, which will take only 1 byte storage. This integer will take almost 7 byte storage. Which one is saving storage for you? Linear. We are using normally. If you are a normal user, if you are a non-technical person, you can use any of the data types for practice. Now you are a technical person. You have to save the storage. For gender, which data type can I use? Can I use char data type, which will allow for regularly updating? And char data type will also consume lot more storage. I have to use where char. Now let me create the table. Table is created. So I execute select star from student details. I have table with ID, name, age, and gender column. I will insert the same values. ID number 1, name is Ram, age 21, gender male. This where is also a text data type, which we should enter in single quotation marks. I will insert all the 3 values as usual. If I execute select star from student details, I will get my table in the output. I will get my table in the output. Okay. Beyond this create is used to create the table, right? Create database and create table. We used one command called insert to insert the values into the table. To insert values into the table, we used one more command called insert. This insert will come under DML. After DDL, we have something called DML. Data manipulation language. data manipulation language. This DML, which is a format which deals with values. DDL will deals with the structure of the table. DML will deals with values. DML will deals with values. In DML, we have three commands called insert, update, and delete. It will work only on values. It will not work on table structure or column names. Will not work on names or anything. Will not work on structure. It will work only on values. Insert is used to insert records into the table. We will insert values row wise. We will insert record of one person, second person, like that. Insert is used to insert records into the table. When it comes to the syntax of this insert, we have in such a way like insert into table name. I want to insert values into this particular table. Insert into table name. You have to give table name, your table name, whatever the table name it might be, you have to give it. Values, and you have to give values for each and every column. If you have 5 columns, in the same order, you have to give values, 5 values. You have ID, name, you have to give one name, ID, name, age, and gender. You have to give all the values for each and every column. You should not avoid any value. We can insert single value or multiple values at the same time. We can insert single record or multiple records at the same time. By using the same insert query, we can insert single record or multiple records at the same time. By using single insert query, we can insert single record or multiple records at the same time. By using comma as separator between record and record. See, in this insert query, I am inserting only one value. Insert into student details, values 1, student ID 1, name Ram, age 21, male. Here in the second insert query, insert into student details, values, I am inserting the details of Sana and John, 2 people separately. First, I gave the values for Sana, comma, in another bracket, I gave values for John. Student ID number 2, Sana, age 23, gender female. I closed the brackets. I closed the parentheses for one value. I gave comma and I gave values for one more person called John. I inserted 2 records of 2 different people. I inserted 2 records in single insert query. One, two like this. Yeah, here also we can give. I'm showing here we can insert single value. We can insert multiple values also in same line, in same insert query. This type of inserting data is called implicit inserting. Implicit inserting. This type of inserting data is called implicit inserting. We have one more type of inserting data, which is called explicit inserting. Explicit inserting. If you are inserting data for all the columns present in the table, it will be called as implicit inserting. If you are inserting data for specified columns, here you are inserting data for all the columns present in the table. In this student table, I have 4 columns. I am inserting values for 4 columns, all the columns. Here I have 4 columns and I am inserting values for all the 4 columns. These types of inserting is called implicit inserting. If you want to insert data only for specified columns, this will be called as explicit inserting. If you have data of one particular person, he or she didn't give his age details. I don't have his age. What should I do? I can't enter data for his age column, right? I can't give him or her a random age like 35 or 45. I should not give a random age. I can't guess any age and I can't give them. I have to give values only for the remaining columns. Let me show you. What are the remaining columns we have except age? Insert into student details. After that, you have to mention those remaining column names: ID, name, gender. These are the 3 remaining columns I have. I am giving ID number 4, name Priya. I don't have her age. Removing age. Gender is female. Here I am inserting data only for these 3 specified columns.